So this is a couple days after that Kundalini experience. I just wanted to do a video about it for my own log. My memory is really jumbled right now, but I need to drink more water today. But anyways, yeah, yesterday, the day after, which was yesterday, was pretty neat. I did have feelings of bliss. Like it was weird. Because I've experienced it before, I was a little bit more used to it. But yeah, generally it's like a bliss. Yeah, you can describe it as a bliss, but it's more just like you're safe. Let me put it that way. You're happy because you're feeling safe. So it's the absence of fear, which equates to love. You're experiencing a fullness of love. Now, the thing that I'm like, because I've experienced it before, like I said, but it happened a few times in different types of ways, but generally, like I've had it with sex, but it wasn't anything like this experience. It was just like my hips were going like this, like a day and a half after, because we really connected, and because it was that kind of sex and that type of connection, and so that was that. But this one, and when I was younger, when it happened, uh, I really have trouble recalling the experience. But there was two experiences and something else. There was the um, when I was like, I don't know, when I was a late teen, I used to burn a candle, and I had this room in the basement that had no windows, and it had like a vent for outside, like a vent thing, but like it had no windows. And I just started making music. That's when I got just started making music, or just before it, right around the time, anyways. And I would like light a candle, and then I would just pray, like talk to guides. But like in those days, I was Christian, so I just thought it was like talking to God, angels, Holy Spirit, like same deal, but just in the Christian context. So it is limited to quite an extent. Um, well, and so would I be, man, if I had known what I was playing with. But it felt dark to me because when I would do that, I remember this one time. That I did that. I was praying with this candle and really just going hard. Like you'd go against like the devil. Like, devil, you get out of my city and you stop attacking people. Because you think you don't know any better. The devil, right? Like, anyways, that's not the point. The point is though is that I had these experiences, which one of them was the temperature just dropped. It just went, and it was like, oh, chill, like cold, like, and I'm pretty sure this was like during the day, so like it wasn't like late. Like the temperature would just go poof, and I'm in the basement anyways, like nowhere near like plus another room from me to the where the vent actually goes up. So the temperature would go boom. And I always thought that was kind of strange. And then I would see this white mist, kind of, it looked like smoke, but more like a mist, and it would be coming off of some of my furniture. Might have been all of it, but I remember it was like definitely the dresser and like whatever that thing was. Anyways, I don't remember. Anyways, so yeah, getting back on track, I'm totally out of it. Today was an interesting day. Um, Moved my entire house around, cleaned my house, like really cleaned it, purified the space, like saged it, and like put my sacredness on it. I haven't done that, and it took me like months and months to finally just. I've been on a journey. I've been on an experience. This Kundalini thing is kind of like some kind of icing on the cake. I kind of needed it because I'm ending this one thing and I'm starting this new phase of life, which started actually around my birthday, September. Excuse me. And there's just so much going on spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically. Like, it's quite an intense experience for me. But check this out, like, this was all foretold, you know? I've only seen a medium once, but I have a little bit of a thing for tarot. And I had some, but the tarot readers that I usually end up checking out usually end up being like pretty decent or more on the galactic tip. But I mean, it kind of is the same thing. But anyways, I'm completing like a karmic thing, moving on into this whole new phase. Yeah, I'm 34. I'm not even sure if that's relevant. Like, I'm just rambling. Anyways, yeah, I got into all that to say is like I saw a psychic. And I was forgetting why I was bringing that up. Well, she told me I was going to have a reawakening. And when I said reawakening, I wasn't expecting this. I was expecting what I felt in the room when I was with her. I felt love, like ooey gooey, galactic, like love coming from another being, another dimension, right? Because there was a being in there and I felt it. And that's what I was wanting. I was wanting that feeling I would get when I would be just praying in my room when I was younger, or like sometimes I would make a song and it would just ignite that level. And I can still, now just, the reawakening is multifaceted, is what I'm finding out. So like, and I know I'm getting real personal, so this must be just like a diary blog entry here. Probably posted on YouTube just for the shits about it. Anyways, so like, yeah, like, life's just a fucking trip. That's just straight up about it, man. I've been here before. Like, okay, where do I start? Like, holy shit. Life has just been so weird. I know my life experience hasn't been like the same as everybody else's. Like, there's definitely, I feel like there's something unique going on, you know, like, oh, okay, so there was one, dude, I'm all over the place. There's this one thing that, why do I keep looking over here? Is there something over here? Like, oh my God. I'm still knowing myself, getting to know myself. You know, like I've developed so much in the last, like, let's just say since 2011, 2012. Okay. When 2012 hit and that whole experience, that's just another story. That was where I experienced Kundalini again, was literally on December 21, whatever the fucking date was for the Mayan calendar. But dude, it was insane. Like, that moon was, I've never seen the moon that big. It was like so fucking huge. I was vibrating. We were just like, we had headaches. Like, it was so intense. And it was vibrating. And then I went to meditation and like did a third eye meditation, and I was like, oh, I swear to God, I was levitating, like, not like up in the fucking thing, but I was vibrating so crazy that I felt like I was like hovering on some kind of electrical energy. It was wild. The experience overall was a whole other story, but like some of the experiences within going with that girl to that place. Anyways, it's a long story, but like, yeah, so that was that, yeah, that was, and now, yeah, just, there was Kundalini energy. Then we were, the sex that we had was Kundalini. It was nuts. Like, we just couldn't, yeah, it was just nuts. There was some intense energy, but I was freaking out. She was freaking out. It was not overall, it was not a fully good experience. She was like, we just had so much anxiety, and it was like we were so fucking sensitive, and then it related to us being extremely vulnerable. It was just weird. It was weird. Alright, it was weird. Anyways, that was the other Kundalini experience. Um, never even thought of it like that. Wow, I just had an aha moment. Hmm. Hmm. I wonder if sometimes when I got stressed out when we were kids, when I was a kid, that would burn out my adrenals. And then maybe like, anyways, I'm having a total deep moment. So it's been 10 minutes I've been talking here. What I'm trying to say is, I'm just on a fucking journey, man. This whole experience for the last year, 2016, has just been a wild ride. What a ride, man. Fuck. Just been like tearing into the depths of who I am and just ripping out anything I can get out. Just like, here it is, here it is, here it is, here it is. You know? What led me to this experience yesterday, before yesterday, whatever, was the pain that I was having. And I was like, dude, I just don't get this pain. This pain doesn't make sense, the way that it was working. So I said, this must be energy, right? So anyways, so then I just started to go to it from that perspective and just start to re-explore my energies, and just to see what I could feel. Because like, I feel like I've been just lost this whole year, struggling to not, just struggling mentally, struggling emotionally, struggling spiritually, struggling very much spiritually this whole entire year because of triggers from my past, because I'm back where I'm around family again. So anyways, it's just this amazing, crazy experience of bringing up any and everything for me. And I was like, I just had to hit it. I had to like solve each little issue. And that's how I had to pass the test, was to be able to solve them. And the cool thing is like, I had so many premonitions, precognitions, like lots of psychic abilities. So it was like, stuff would come and I'd be like, whoa, deja vu. And I'd be like, okay, what's the significance? And it's like, well, this is going to happen. Something like this is going to happen. And then it would say like, you have the choice. Are you going to be the new you and go lovingly and figure that situation out? Or are you going to freak out like your old self? It was so strange. And like, I'd say like 75-80% of the time I was able to choose the right side, but there was still some pain and a lot of mental struggle. It's a long story. It doesn't matter. Well, it does matter, but like, I don't want to explain it all because there was like a lot of things. It was just this crazy ride, and it ended with a bang. It's ending with a bang. So I like aced this thing. It wasn't like I was perfect and everybody was perfect, but it was just like, the new me's here. Just stay. I've grown up enough. It's like, that's great. So I'm kind of finishing off this stay here at my sister's, and everything's in the balance. My whole life is sitting here like in this ball. And so I finish work for the year. I see the medium, boom, coming right here. Kundalini experience. That makes no sense to you guys. What I'm saying is that I was feeling everything winding down spiritually, karmically. You could feel it. And then right on the Sagittarius new moon, I saw the medium. We connected. It was a good connection. And then